Hello, I'm Dr. Rick Gordon. Doctor, astronaut, astro doctor. I travel the galaxy with my hospital, Space Med, helping out the people of the universe, battling alien scum and solving space mysteries. This is Space Med. Space Med. Hello, I am of course Eric Newsman. And I am of course Mark Moneymaker. And this is Bombs. We bring you the best news. We ball hard. In the freezing cold. Or the burning heat. Once we have our sights on something, we do not give up. No matter what. We travel the entire universe and back to get the best scoop. We will travel the entire galaxy to chase a story. We never let a story get out of our grasp. We stay on our grind. Non-stop. We do our research. We look at the numbers. We won't quit until we have our story. That's right. In the end, we always get our story. No matter the odds. And this is Bombs. Have you ever felt helpless? Helplessness is the feeling of having no control over a situation. For little Debbie, having an unknown and incurable alien disease makes her feel helpless every day. I have been working with little Debbie for over a year now. In that time we have made some strides in finding out how to rid her of the disease. Unfortunately, the disease continues to mutate, making it harder for us to eliminate it. But that is just what a known alien disease does.
I find it extremely offensive that they call it an alien disease. Everyone calls me an alien. Many people think I gave her the disease. The truth is, I cannot even be in the same room with her for more than a few minutes. The disease is extremely deadly to all Iranians.
We have done the necessary steps to ridding little Debbie of her alien disease. We have found out how the disease works. Unknown alien disease enters the body a number of ways as it is quite contagious. For example, a patient may cough or sneeze emitting carbon dioxide. We have found the alien disease can enter the body.
Boring. That was terrible. Yeah, I am falling asleep over here. What was she saying? Okay, so that was really boring. We had to sit through her talking about that boring stuff for like an hour. So we're just going to do this ourselves. The disease goes in the body. And then it infects the blood. And that right there's the disease itself. And then it gets on the DNA and takes over the body itself. Because as we all know, the DNA controls the body. Then you take some Gordon X and it heroically chases the disease away. Wow, Gordon X really works that well? That's right. Nice. I developed Gordon X as a way to try and bring Chief out of his coma. It did not bring him out of his coma, but it has worked on everyone else's illnesses since I created it. It does not cure little Debbie, but it does help her symptoms.
Hi, I am of course legendary spaceball player, Snazzy McJazz. I have been playing the game for a long time, and at a certain point, your body starts to give up on you. I had lost hope. That is until I found out about Gordon X. Gordon X helped me get back to healthy form. So I can keep playing the sport I love. Thanks Gordon X. Get Gordon X today.
Hello and welcome to the humble planet of Globetron, where we treat you like family. At Globetron Gardens we offer a wide variety of dishes made from the only crop that can be grown on Globetron, artichokes, or at least the Globetron equivalent of artichoke. Here at Globetron Garden we offer artichoke soup, artichoke pasta, grilled artichoke, deep-fried artichoke, artichoke sandwich, artichoke scampi, raw artichoke, boiled artichoke, artichoke ice cream, artichoke pizza, artichoke bread and many other very redundant artichoke dishes. So come on down to Globetron Gardens, where we treat you like family.
There are very few moments in a human's life when a time comes when it is truly righteous enough to launch an attack. Now that time has come. Our universe has existed long enough in chaos. Now we must join forces to bring a new order to this galaxy. My plans for a Death Star are nearing completion. As of right now we have started construction. At the rate we are at now, universal domination will be possible in the next 3 to 5 years. That timeline could be fast-tracked if you choose to donate to my Kickstarter. So far I do not have nearly enough of the funding necessary to build an intergalactic space station of death. This space station is necessary to begin my empire and to bring purity to our universe. Join me in this heroic battle. In the end there can only be one victor. Choose your side wisely. Bombs. So we have talked about the alien disease, but what about the person behind the disease? Little Debbie. A child with a debilitating disease. But what else do we know about her? Is her first name Little and her last name Debbie? Does she make pastries? Is Little Debbie even her real name? We do not know. That's why we had our boy Dexton Action News sit down with her and ask her the hard-hitting questions that are on everyone's mind. So Little Debbie, what is your real name?
Debbie.
I did not see that coming. Let me ask you this. Do you miss being at home with your family?
Yeah, all the time. But I cannot go home because everyone would get sick.
Okay, enough with the softball questions. Time for a tough one. What is your favorite ice cream flavor?
I like cookie dough.
See, I am more of a chocolate guy myself. I will take anything with chocolate really. Chocolate is pretty great.
Yeah, I guess.
There you have it. Chocolate is great. Wow, some pretty crazy stuff coming out. I never would have guessed cookie dough, bro. You and me both, buddy. You and me both. Anyways, let's see what else we can find out about Little Debbie. I still do not know who that is. Little Debbie? I am still having trouble remembering who that is. Is she the one with cancer? No, that's Denise. Hey, what's up, guys? What are you guys doing here? You're still going to Rick's Kegger this weekend, right? I met with Little Deborah once. We were maybe 10 or 12 minutes into our session when Carl burst into the room. She cries much less than Carl.
I let her use my Game Boy one time. In return, she let me use her Easy Bake Oven. And that was pretty cool.
I have had Little Debbie as a patient for a long time, and in that time, I like to think I have gotten to know her pretty well. She can be pretty crazy at times, but we all get crazy from time to time. She is a real trooper. She has to put up with a lot every day. Some people question the severity of the disease, saying things like, alien disease is not that bad, bro, and I could get it and be fine, dude. I tell you what, bro, I would not want the disease. Yeah, no way I am getting within 50 feet of that girl, much less the same room as her browski.
Of course, Little Debbie is very stable right now. Early on in her disease, she was very unstable and was a downright mess. We were having trouble keeping her hydrated. She would have sudden rises in blood pressure and she was having severe panic attacks.
Dude, wake up. Shit, dude. Dr. Lady put me to sleep again. I agree, she's boring. Let's go back to Rick again. Yes, Rick. Yes, okay, yes, we have done a great job keeping Debbie healthy and now she is great. But for a while she was very touch and go. We had a very hard time early on but have figured it out over time. I just heard about this thing. You guys are going to love this. Insurance. I do not get it at all. It's very complex. Alien disease is not that bad, bro. Like I could get it and I would be totally fine, dude. Like I said earlier, I do not know who that is. Who?
I am just saying, it's bullshit calling it an alien disease. She did not even get it from Alderaan. I am pretty sure it's from Earth.
So we have talked about the unknown alien disease. We have talked about Little Debbie. Now how about how Little Debbie's disease affects the people of SpaceMed?
Little Debbie must be quarantined from the rest of SpaceMed. We have special wash stations placed around her doors, so no one going in or out will be contaminated. As for our safety policies regarding her contact with others,
No, no, no. Cut her off. Why are we still putting her in? Buddy, calm down. Yes, she's very boring. Her boringness is pissing me off, bro. Chill, bro. It's going to be okay. She is so boring. It is making me so mad. We do not make boring shit. She is making our shit boring. I feel like I am going insane. You're right, bro. I am getting angry too just thinking about it. We put out fire, not lame-ass Life Alert commercials. Hell yeah, we do. The boringness, it's fueling my anger. I feel like riding a dirt bike through a field of mud and then shotgunning Red Bull. That sounds awesome. Can we go do that? Yeah, let's do it right now. Little Debbie. Wait a minute. Now I remember who she is. She's that little redhead girl that Rick had to take care of all the time. Guys, I still do not know who it is. Please stop asking me.
Half of my day involves me standing outside her door constantly cleaning. There is not even anything to clean. I just clean the doors and floor near her room for hours.
They went dirt biking without me. I miss you, bros. And that's why my pilot school teacher always said, you got to keep the tip up, Joe. And I live by that. Little Debbie has actually given me a lot. Because of her, I was able to write a best-selling book that is a bestseller in the medical field. I made sure to send her parents a check for that. Who is Little Debbie? Occasionally we do science stuff in our programs. Today is one of those days. The boys in the lab say it's time, so let's head down and see what is really going on with this alien disease. So we have poured into the data. Let's take a look. Cool lab coat, bro. Right back at you, bro. So we took a look at the data. We have here 4 planets with a possibility of being the origin of a known alien disease. Alderaan is first. 110%. Of course. No surprise there. Absolutely. Now we have Urbania. What percent is that? 17%. It makes sense. That place smells like cheesesteaks. True, but have you ever met their king? Dude's a pretty cool guy. Oh yeah. Huberto is a pretty wild dude. Next is Earth. Little Debbie is from Earth, so maybe there is a chance it is from there. And the percent is 0%. That is a bit surprising. These things do happen when it comes to data. Now with the last planet, Balderone, a neighboring planet to Alderaan. The results are in. Balderone has a negative 27% chance of being the disease's origin. So if you guys look here, we have a graph to represent the data. Obviously Alderaan is the winner. When adding up the numbers you get 100 for Alderaan. Keep in mind guys, this is just from data we collected. It's basically scientific proof that we got from asking people at Bombs HQ. Let's take a look at Alderaan. We know that it is gone. Could have been gross. For sure had diseases, maybe even a known alien disease. Tons of senators. Everyone is dead. And of course it exploded, which we have a demonstration that we will show in a minute. Here we see all the senators from Alderaan and how they used to be a bunch of stalkers when it came to the MUR. Alright, here's the demonstration. And, boom, oh I love explosions. Me too, buddy, so awesome. Everyone from Alderaan is exploded. Everyone except Carl. What we know about Carl? He said that he was not patient zero when we asked him. Maybe he lied. He is an alien. The unknown alien disease has the word alien in it. Could be a coincidence, it probably is not. Our suspicions of Carl have continued to grow. So much so that we followed him home and dug into his trash, like real journalists do. We found granola bar wrappers, masks, doctor stuff, might be important, bananas, lots of tissues, and a sick-ass pair of perfectly good sunglasses. We had our guys run the numbers, so here are Carl's doctor stats. 100% of Carl's patients have deadly diseases, maybe from Carl himself. That stat is 60% higher than the average doctor, according to a person we know. Here are some stats possibly linking Carl to the disease. 1 out of 10 of Carl's patients are dead. 10% of Carl's patients die each year, which means Carl is responsible for 37 deaths per year, which means Carl supports people going to the hospital, which means Carl supports people with cancer, which means Carl supports people dying from diseases. So, after all that, is Carl patient 0 for unknown alien disease? Yes! There you have it. Definitive proof that Carl is patient 0. Yeah, I mean he was the only one that made sense. Wait, maybe little W is patient 0. No bro, we already made data for Carl. It's Carl. Sounds good. Anyways guys, that's going to do it for us. Thank you for watching. Bombs.